What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Trey Sense here. Got a quick little review for you, and it is on cologne oils again. I was fortunate enough to have a subscriber of mine, and I'll call him a friend, Mr. Justin Colebanks, J. Cole as we call him, sent me some cologne oils. I think he sent me 6, and then one for my wife. She loved the one that she received. I love the ones that I got. So this review is basically my top 5, I think it's 5 cologne oils that I have in my collection. I have a ton of them. Let's see if I can show you this real quick. I don't know if I can. I have, just a second, guys. I don't know if I can show you this on camera. Let's see if I can get it in there. I have, you see all that? I have a ton of them. That's, I think, 2 or 3 rows deep. 3 rows deep. See that? And these are hard to store, but I store them in this little gift set box that I got. But, okay, back on track. This review is about 5 that I have in my collection that are just my favorites. 2 of them I happen to get from him, or 3 of them. Well, 2 of them. My favorite of all the cologne oils I have happens to be one I got from J. Colebanks, and it is Tom Ford's Grey Vetiver. And this smells, I have a small 8 ml of Tom Ford's Grey Vetiver, and this, I'm almost out of it, and this is spot on. Now, the person that he gets these oils from, I think he's in Maryland, somewhere up there. They do a very good job of making them. I will say this about them. They're more like cologne than they are oils. They're not as thick. They project better than the average oil, but the longevity is not as good. But the longevity is not bad, and for the price, I'm very pleased with them. See that small little bottle? I like these because they're easy to carry. They're just easy. They're easy to wear. They're easy to carry. They're easy to store, in my opinion. And you know, I like them. I like them a lot. This is Tom Ford's Grey Vetiver. That's my number 1. My number 2 is another one I got from J. Cole, and that is Invictus Aqua. And this smells really, really good. Man, this smells good. I mean, and they're like 98, 99%. And like I said, they perform like a cologne. I don't know if you can see that, but the thickness that most oils have, these don't have. And but I will say they project better. They work more like a cologne than the average oil. Number 3 cologne oil that I have, and you can see, if you can see that, you can see how much thicker these are. And number 3 is Dior Sauvage. And this right here is probably why I'll never buy a bottle, because this is just so close, and it's just close enough. This is close enough for me. And I don't know how much he paid for those, but mine are $2.99, and I really enjoy them, and they smell pretty good. I mean, they smell real good. If you can find a good place to buy these oils, man, I mean, you really need to get on them. The only bad thing about these is you can't put them on your clothes, and that is Dior Sauvage at number 3. At number 4, and this is one of my favorite scents of all time. Man, that smells so good. At number 4, it is Dolce & Gabbana for him. The original, you know, the one that came in that small little bottle. Mine, I have this in the cologne, and it has the little sticker across the top. That's the old school formulation. The new one has the writing on the bottle, but this stuff smells so spot on, and it smells good. If I go by my little place and they've got an extra, I always pick up 1 or 2 extra, because this smells good, and it's nice. That's all I know to say about it. But again, notice notice the thickness in the juice. In most cologne oils, you're gonna get this. And like I said, you see that blue, you definitely don't want to put that on your clothes. All right, and the last spot, number 5, is another Tom Ford fragrance, and I got one from J. Cole. He sent me one too, and I already had it. And this is Tom Ford F Fabulous. He is effing fabulous. But and these bad boys right here they smell identical to each other. Man, like I said, this one acts more like an actual cologne than this one does. This one doesn't project as strong, but stays on longer, but it's a skin scent from the beginning. This one acts more like a cologne, as there's actually a few more layers to it. Like, it's not just a skin scent when you put it on, and it's not as linear. It smells amazing, but it's very linear. I mean, this is basically dry down. This has more movement. I like them both equally. I'm very impressed with these as well. Like I said, guys, if you can find a good place to get you some cologne oils, I highly recommend that you do it. It's an opportunity for you to get some, things that you may not normally run into, or a few that you just don't want to buy, for whatever reason. Whatever the reason may be, it's just, like, this is an expensive cologne. I mean, it's what, $300-400 a bottle? So if I can get this for $2.99, or I'm not sure what he paid for this, but if I can get this for $2.99 or whatever, then why spend $400 or $500 for a bottle of cologne? And I know that inspiration houses are coming up real strong, like Dua and Alt and all these different houses, because nobody's wanting to pay $600 or $700, $500 or $600 for a bottle of cologne. A lot of these companies, in my opinion, are pricing themselves right out the door. But anyway, that's my top 5 cologne oil collections. It's late Saturday night. My Wi-Fi is out at my house and won't be back up till Tuesday, so I'm having a little issue loading videos, so I'm loading them out when I'm out and about. So I don't know when this video will get loaded, but I hope everybody's had a great weekend. Good, safe weekend, had fun, enjoyed yourselves, enjoyed your fragrances and all that good stuff. You know what to do. If you have any familiarity with oils or anything like them, leave it in the comments below. We can talk about it. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to jump off. Until next time, peace, guys.